हेलो। हाँ, सभी लोग आ गए आप लोग। ओके, वी आर टेकिंग the topic is the life of Samuel Hahnemann. Yesterday we notes, but to sing only on the important. So the first point, so birth we are starting. So Dr. Hahnemann's birthplace is Mission, Germany, situated at the Elba River bank. His father name is Christian Hahnemann. Grandfather is Christoph Hahnemann. Published a book on watercolor. Sometime asked what his father used. So he a book on watercolor painting. His first wife was Anne Dermans. Derens. Eleanor. Mother name Joanna Christina. Name of the birth house, house or the corner house. It is situated at Mission. Was the third child of his mother, Hahnemann. You have to point out this, or if you giving some other points, so his full name was Christian Friedrich Samuel Hahnemann. His siblings told he was the third and eldest. The birth of Hahnemann is 10th April 1705. His education started on July 1767. He go to school and at Mission. His primary education was from his at the year of 16 years of age. He moved there. He a Latin orientation. That was the wonderful construction of study started at Leipzig University at 1775. At seven at 77 he moved to Vienna to join a hospital. The name of that was Brothers Hospital. Doctor von Queren was guide there. In 9 at the age of 24 years, got master's degree from Erlangen University. His MD, during his medical education, Dr. Hahnemann worked as physician and librarian of Brukenthal, governor of Kenya, Transvaal. The topic of thesis of his MD, summary of the conditions according to cause and cure. Then Dr. Hahnemann began his head study. 1970, his medical practice started at Hest. Doctor Hahnemann was on 1782, 27 years. He got his wife's names was Henrietta Leopoldina. She was 9 years then Hahnemann. Daughter of Mr. Hessler, adapted of Mr. Hessler. She was not his daughter, she was adopted daughter. Doctor Hahnemann fondly called LIC. At 1780, his Henrietta was born. In 1780, an original medical book of scrofulous, ये इम्पोर्टेंट है, इसको आप जरूर नोट डाउन। 1785, Art of Distilling Liquor. ये it was written by Dr. Hahnemann. The first original work was a book on scrofulous source. In 1786, his was born. 1788, Wilhelmina born. At 1789, he moved to Leipzig, first work of health. In 1790, his mother dies. First, he had done the first proving Konabag. 1790, he started to translation of Coulomb's Materia Medica, 2 volumes. Accidentally, he found the cinchona, but due to his illness, it is useful for the malaria. Then he started on proving homeopathy. In 1791, uh, Carol. In 95, Frederica born. In 1796, wrote an essay on new principles. In 98, in 1803, Illinois. In 1800, he settled in Prague for 7 years. In 18 Charles, he also wrote the various medicine of experience. In 18 Lausia, in 1812, he moved back to Leipzig. In 1820, legal battle in Leipzig against his own drugs. Dr. Hahnemann was banned for practicing homeopathic drugs due to an accident death of एक point in 1790, Dr. Hahnemann, mental patient treated by Hahnemann. When bring nursing home, patient was started at Goth. Works of Hahnemann as the Foundation, an essay on news for the curative power of drugs, some examination of principles and to the attainment of uncertainty in practical on table Hahnemann's of scarlet fever, Baradon, 1801. From 1821 to 1835, he moved to Cothen and stayed there for 4 years. In 1828, the theory of chronology published. In 1830, on 30, his first wife Johanna died in Cothen. In 1834, October, Melanie Cothen. In 1835, on 18th January, his second, the name of second wife, Mary de Hervelle. 1835, so on 7th June, Cothen for Paris. Then he started his practice on Paris, and days of his he spent on Hahnemann 2nd July of 1800 at 5 morning. He was he was at the age 89 years old. His first buried in Montmartre Cemetery. Again, he reburied at reburied at Legacy Cemetery. So these are the some important part of Hahnemann's life. In this, his important uh, works are also mentioned. We have to revise all these, especially asked in previous year. So we will give you previous year's exams and uh, asked questions on the life Hahnemann. Today we gave an question paper history of Dr. Hahnemann. That are also the important questions which we collected from question papers. So this is the request to all of you. Please solve that question. The link of question paper is given. You have to answer all the questions. Anyone of you have any doubt, so you can message us at the end of this lecture. Some other books are have also given important points like close disciples of Dr. Hahnemann, close friends and disciples Dr. Boning-Hassan, Dr. Gross, Dr. Gardoff, Gardoff, Trinks, Herring, Dr. French. In 1835, he moved to Paris. Total revolution in medical activity, earned him money, and in 18 Allentown Academy appointed as the honorary of the Hahnemann Society, Philadelphia. So this is his Paris life. It is was very important time of his life. He got all the name and fame in the Paris. In 1842 February, he completed manuscript of the sixth Hahnemann. So Hahnemann was not published in his life. Was published after his death. 43 July 5 o'clock. He died. Sorry. He at the age of 88 years due to arthritis. He was he was born 1843 monumentary and 24th May 88 exhumation of the and transferred to Casey. In 20 July 19 a momentum was erected in which man's bust, name, birth date, death, his works, law of was carved in at later a second inscription was added in insular Vixi, not lived in. So this is the whole life history of Dr. We tried all important points life history. By mistake, if we have left some important points, so inform us. We will add important given by you people. We will this. So this is the request to everyone. Please solve the last yesterday's and was given for the practice. Few members in the answers. So this is the request to everyone. Participates all the MCQs. We will try to give you it on Telegram on especially the life history of Dr. Okay. So okay, fine. Everyone under anything else to add in this? Okay, okay. We are ending this lecture here. Uh, Sunday, so Sunday will be off for Sundays only. The Sunday special quizzes. So we no live session. Okay, fine. चलिए. Okay, okay, okay. Good night.